India, a land of vibrant colors, rich history, and rapid economic growth, also harbors a stark reality. A reality where millions are deprived of a basic human need, a home. Homelessness, a global issue, casts a long shadow on India's progress. It is a complex issue, woven into the fabric of poverty, inequality, and social exclusion. The plight of the homeless in India is a silent crisis, often overlooked amidst the nation's bustling cities and rural landscapes. These are not just statistics, but human stories. Stories of struggle, resilience, and the will to survive against all odds. Behind the facade of India's economic boom lies a forgotten population, struggling for their daily existence. Their lives, often invisible to the privileged eye, are a testament to the deep-seated inequalities that plague our society. To understand homelessness in India is to delve into the heart of these stories, to understand the factors that render individuals and families invisible in a nation striving for progress. This essay aims to shed light on the often ignored issue of homelessness in India. We will journey through its historical roots, understand its evolution, and confront the harsh realities faced by those living on the streets. Most importantly, we will explore possible solutions and ignite a spark of hope for a better future.
Homelessness in India is not a recent phenomenon. Its roots lie deep within the country's history, entangled with centuries of social hierarchy and economic disparity. The caste system, a rigid social stratification, has historically marginalized certain communities, pushing them to the fringes of society. These marginalized groups, often denied access to land and resources, formed a significant portion of the early homeless population. Colonial rule further exacerbated the situation. The British Raj's policies, focused on resource extraction, led to widespread poverty and displacement. Landlessness became rampant, forcing many to seek refuge in cities that were ill-equipped to accommodate the influx. The seeds of urban homelessness were sown during this era, as traditional social safety nets crumbled under the weight of colonial exploitation. Post-independence, India inherited a legacy of poverty and inequality. While the nation made strides in development, the gap between the rich and the poor continued to widen. Rapid urbanization, a hallmark of India's economic growth, further intensified the challenges. The influx of people into cities, seeking better opportunities, strained existing infrastructure and resources. This led to the growth of slums and informal settlements, often lacking basic amenities like sanitation and healthcare. These settlements, while providing a semblance of shelter, became breeding grounds for poverty, disease, and ultimately homelessness. The historical context is crucial to understanding how deeply entrenched homelessness is within the Indian societal structure.
In contemporary India, homelessness has transformed into a predominantly urban crisis. Cities, once beacons of hope and opportunity, are now grappling with the overwhelming influx of people seeking a better life. The lack of affordable housing options in urban areas is one of the primary drivers of this crisis. As cities expand and real estate prices skyrocket, those at the bottom of the economic ladder are increasingly priced out of the housing market. The informal economy, while providing livelihoods for millions, often fails to offer security or a living wage. Many homeless individuals engage in precarious work, such as street vending, waste picking, or daily wage labor. This hand-to-mouth existence makes them vulnerable to economic shocks, pushing them further into poverty and homelessness. Moreover, natural disasters and climate change-induced events like floods and droughts contribute to displacement, adding to the ranks of the homeless. The lack of adequate social security measures further exacerbates the problem. India's social safety net, while expanding, still does not cover a significant portion of the population. This leaves the most vulnerable, the elderly, the disabled, and those with chronic illnesses, without a safety net when faced with economic hardship or personal tragedies. The rise of urban homelessness is a complex interplay of factors, reflecting the challenges of rapid urbanization, economic inequality, and inadequate social protection measures.